say? What did I say? I knew it. I knew. Greetings and salutations. I'm Calvin, and you're watching Low Key Cal. This video is going to be the start of a small little series where I react to videos. Yes, I'm aware of the current controversies pertaining to this content, but I assure you, I'm not going to just be blankly staring at a screen and providing nothing whatsoever. For starters, I want this to specifically be for reacting to stuff that I'm interested in, topics of my interest. In this case, it's going to be animation, something that I've loved and obsessed over pretty much my entire life. In particular, 2013 is when I started entering the animation community and learning about the content on YouTube. The other reason I wanted to start this is just to have content flowing, easy content to make, because I do have other videos that I plan on releasing, but it's taking a lot longer than I thought. In this case, when I mean a lot longer, I mean several months, but I assure you, I'm going to release them before the year ends. I can at least promise myself that. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to the teaser trailer for Inside Out 2 that just came out. For those of you who are not caught up, Disney is continuing to do what they do best, milking franchises dry. A couple months ago, Disney announced some upcoming sequels that the whole world was just begging to see. This includes the likes of Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, Zootopia 2, and Inside Out 2, which in my opinion, of the sequels that they're releasing, this is the one that makes the most sense and that I'm actually the most looking forward to, because the first Inside Out, of course, was great. No questions, everyone knows that. And they already hinted at this at the end of the first film, where joy and the other emotions find there's a puberty button. Now, I assure you that I've not watched this trailer yet, but I know that there's a new character. I keep seeing screenshots of this orange Muppet looking character. I assume that this movie is going to focus specifically on Riley going through puberty. And yeah, I'm just gonna put the video up and let's get into the reaction time, content time. Yeah, here's the character. This is the character here I'm seeing. I'm gonna assume this is another emotion. Off wild guess, I'm going to assume this is, from looking at him, he looks anxious. I'm gonna assume this is anxiety. Because that makes perfect sense, honestly. Inside Out 2 character trailer. I still remember back when I saw this. Like, they really released this the same year as as The Good Dinosaur. Yep, 13. Everything changes. Disney 100. 100 years of Disney. That is wild.
What is that?
There it is. It's the button. I was right. What the hell is...
Okay, let's clear it all out. It's demo day.
What's happening here? Okay, pardon our dust. What is this? They came in and just came in and ransacked the place.
Look, Orange. I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety. Where did
Yeah.
I put myself?
What did I say? What did I say? I knew it. I knew. Just from looking at him, you can tell this is just anxiety. I'm looking for. Okay, just play the rest of it.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean we?
There's more than one. Inside Out 2. The feel angry, afraid, sad, disgusted, angry. Where are the others? Wait. Is that really it? I mean, just looking. Let me... Hold on. Let me just... Inside Out. they really just came in and just ransacked the place. Like, oh, this is your new, this is your new companion. Have fun.
Orange.
I
Do I look orange?
Wow.
Oh,
I'm curious as to how, because this is anxiety, of course. I'm just curious as to how he or she, I'm not sure. I'm just curious as to how they're going to be different from fear in particular. Like having that distinction would be really cool. Um, but yeah, this just makes sense. This is like, in my opinion, this is just okay. It's coming out in the summer. Makes perfect sense. First Inside Out came out in the summer. But yeah, honestly, number 3 on trending. That makes sense. I'm I'm looking forward to it. This has potential. This just feels like a natural progression of the first movie. I I don't really have any complaints, to be quite honest. I just I'm just kind of worried because you know Pixar's unfortunately kind of fallen off a bit. It's a shame because they pretty much started like they're the pioneers of CGI animation, and to see how far they've fallen with all of these, with a lot of sequels that some of which honestly liked, like a controversial opinion, but I actually do like Cars 2 and 3. And as I've gotten older, I've come to understand the many flaws of Cars 2, but I still enjoy it. It's just a fun movie. Same thing with Cars 3. I need to rewatch that at some point. But yeah, some of the sequels like are kind of just unnecessary and I don't really see myself revisiting. Like Incredibles 2 didn't really need to exist. Finding Dory was fine. Oh man. What was that one that came out? The Onward? Yeah, I still haven't watched that, and I honestly don't plan on watching it. But yeah. And considering that Inside Out is still fairly recent, like that was 2015 when it came out. So it's still somewhat new. Now that I think of it, Inside Out was pretty much the last Pixar film that they made before they started going into this sequel frenzy. Sure, they've had a lot of original films that are still good within this time. They've had Coco, they've had Luca, Soul. So I still have hope. I still have hope that this is going to be a good film. But I want to wait until, of course, we get more. One thing I'm also very worried about is that they don't go for like some sort of quirky, awkward humor. I've been seeing a few videos recently about how Disney's been going for the quirky, sense of humor with the main characters for a couple years now, starting with Tangled. But yeah, let me look at the comments, even though that's a horrible idea. Film is not yet rated. I don't remember what the rating of the film was. Let me check really quickly. It's rated PG? Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to assume this will still be PG. I just hope the remaining character, the other emotions will still be in character, that we see some continuation of the story and the character development from the first film. Let me see what the first comment says. Let's take a look. This sequel is going to be absolute fire. Honestly, with how they handle it. Anxiety comes with so much baggage, and I'm so glad they added that little detail. I didn't notice that. I didn't think that deeply about it, because he was like, oh, okay, anxiety, they're moving in. But yeah, a lot of emotional baggage. That's smart. See, I'm already feeling hopeful about this. Seems great. Okay. I really like how they messed up everything and tore everything apart on demo day, and the fact that it happens when Riley hits puberty. Metaphor. Okay. Comment section looking positive. It's looking positive so far. See? I feel hopeful. I feel hopeful now. But yeah, that was the Inside Out 2 trailer. So far, it's looking good. And like I said before, this is like one of the Disney sequels that just actually makes sense in terms of existing. Zootopia 2 as well. I can see that working. I can see Zootopia 2 working because I enjoyed that movie. I love the characters, I love the animation, the world building. But oh my god, no one on the face of the planet asked for Toy Story 5. No one. Literally no one. No one asked for Toy Story 4 and we still got it. What do I think of that film? I enjoyed it, but it's been like a year or two since I've watched it. I'll need to rewatch it again to really capture my thoughts, but no one asked for Toy Story 5. I hate seeing Disney and just animation studios in general just killing their franchises. No one asked for Frozen 3 either. I still haven't seen Frozen 2, and I have no intentions of seeing Frozen 2 because it just seemed like it had no reason to exist. And I'm kind of annoyed that Disney is still trying to capture the Frozen hype train as if when it took over the world when it first came out, as if back then, as if it wasn't enough back when the film first came out. They have to try capitalizing off it again. But hey, that's just Disney. Let me know what you guys thought about this. I assure you, I will try to get this uploaded as soon as possible. Same thing with my other videos that I plan on releasing. But yeah, you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.